Hi team, welcome to the final session of the Mindful Minutes program. I hope you've enjoyed these short little videos and you've gained from them, and that you realize that from listening and hearing and learning and being open, you have quite a few tools to add to your tool belt that can help support you being more mindful, being more aware, and having a bit more control over your thoughts and your feelings. Today we speak about thoughts, and the reason why I've saved this one to the end is because thoughts, in fact, have so much power than we even realize. And it's really important to understand what our thoughts, what our mind is telling us, in order to work out whether we want to keep those thoughts, whether those thoughts are good for us and good for our life, or whether we could in fact get rid of some of those thoughts because they're not really helpful, they're not very effective, and they're not helping us lead a life that we enjoy and we like being in. So, what sort of thoughts come into your mind often? Can you think perhaps of a thought that you have that comes around very often, that you think all of the time, that doesn't leave you feeling great? There might be one of them, there might be many of them. And maybe this thought is in regards to how you think about yourself. Maybe they're thoughts in your mind that tell you that you're not great at something, or you don't deserve something, or that you're things like silly or not smart, or not pretty, or not capable, or not a good friend, or not cool enough. Do any of those thoughts ever creep into your mind? Yeah? What about thoughts directed to how you look at yourself or how you perceive yourself? You know, or thoughts that beat you up on something that you did. I shouldn't have done that. I wish I didn't do that. I'm so bad at that. Why did I do that? Do some of those thoughts come into your mind sometimes? Okay. So what those thoughts are those thoughts are negative thoughts, and they're negative thoughts towards yourself. Now, during mindfulness and building awareness, what we need to accept and realize is that often the things that we think are untrue. Often the things that we say to ourselves have no value, they have no purpose, and they have no truth behind them. However, the scary thing is that if you think about your mind like a computer hard drive, right? Think about a computer hard drive, you know? So you've got your Mac computer, you've got your iPad or your laptop, and it has a hard drive in it, and that hard drive stores memory. It remembers things so that next time you put your login in and you open your laptop or your iPad, it stores the information that it's been told to keep when you save it. Do you all know what I'm talking about? You save a file, it's there as soon as you open it up. You browse in Google or in Chrome, and the computer remembers that information and it shows you that website straight away when you type in. So it stores information. Our mind is exactly the same. And the more repetition and things we say in our mind or to our mind over and over and over, the more it stores it and the more it believes it. It's stuck there almost. So, what are your thoughts saying? If your thoughts that go over and over in your mind are telling you that you're not good at something, that you don't deserve something, that you're not a valuable person, that you're not a good friend or you don't deserve friends, then your mind is going to store that information and it's going to believe that information. And so whether that information is true or not, you already believe it, and it's hard for you to think about anything else except for what that thought is telling you. So, if we are filling our thoughts with things that aren't kind towards ourselves, if we are beating ourselves up over and constantly, then unfortunately these are thoughts that are stored in your computer hard drive in your mind that you believe. But what I'm challenging you with today is that those thoughts are probably not true. In fact, I would dare say that those thoughts are not true. What has happened is that you have told yourself, or someone has told you that information over and over, and because of all that repetition and because of all that saving of that data, you have now believed it to be true. What about if we had the power to change our thoughts? What about if we realized that if we changed our thoughts, no longer will they take over our body and will we believe them so much anymore, and instead we will experience things that we do deserve. We will realize that we are worthy of stuff. We will realize that we are good at stuff that we didn't even realize we were good at, because we got rid of that computer hard drive storage and we changed it. So today, I welcome you to think about all of the thoughts in your mind that you say over and over that aren't so great for you. They're not great for your emotions. They're not great for your self-esteem. They're not great for the way that you feel and think about yourself. Because if you don't think and feel good things towards yourself and about yourself, then you're not going to make choices that are good for you. And if you don't make choices that are good for you, then you're going to find yourself being in situations that make you feel pretty miserable a lot of the time. You'll end up not doing well at school. You'll end up not being surrounded by friends that really care about you and are kind and respect you. You'll realize that you don't build good relationships with your teachers or your family. You realize that you don't have opportunities and experiences to really, really work out what you're good at and what you love and what makes you feel happy and excited. So let's start challenging some of these thoughts now. We're going to do a gentle meditation to finish off this Mindful Minutes program. And I'm going to ask you to repeat some sentences in your mind. Now, this might be tricky and you might feel like this is silly and is a waste of time, and that's okay, but remember that's a thought. And you can change that thought, and you can also give yourself an opportunity to try and see what happens. So, rub your hands together really, really quickly, build some energy, and rest your right palm on your belly and your left palm, on your heart. Okay, here we are. We found this shape last week. Close down your eyes. Just take a big giant breath in and a big giant breath out. Okay, you guys. For the next couple of minutes, I would like you to repeat these 4 sentences over and over in your mind. And if your thoughts tell you that they're silly and a waste of time and to not do it, I want you to challenge those thoughts, and instead I want you to be open to trying. What have you got to lose? Let's give it a go. Okay, guys, as you feel your right palm on your belly and your left palm on your heart, and I want you to let these sentences play over in your mind. I like who I am. I accept me. I believe in me. And I deserve to feel happiness. I like who I am. I accept me. I believe in me. And I deserve to feel happiness. I like who I am. I accept me. I believe in me. And I deserve to feel happiness. Last time. I like who I am. I accept me. I believe in me. And I deserve to feel happiness. That is going to be on your worksheets, those 4 sentences. And I invite you to read them over and over, and to say them over and over, and to let your computer hard drive believe in them. Because once you believe in them, you will realize that you do accept yourself. you do like yourself, you do believe in yourself, and you do believe you deserve happiness. Thank you for sharing Mindful Minutes with me. Take care, sending lots of love and wonderful energy, and I hope that you have enjoyed this program. Namaste.